What's going on YouTube? Benable Shaw's back with another Envoy exclusive video for you guys, and we're going to be testing out the new Crucible rules here on the playtest server. We're going up against Gideon. He was nice enough to set some defenses previously in the past. You guys have probably seen some of these, but like sometimes we were just fighting hand teams, or we were just fighting nonsense and stuff like that. But I was able to pitch to the Envoy program. I said, if we're not going to be having a Crucible tournament, right? Is there any way that we could just test the rules ourselves and create content for it? And they were like, yeah, why not? So without further ado, let's go ahead and do some testing. In room number 1, we have a full Annihilators. In room number 2, we have a full Mercs for Money. In room number 3, we have an Orcus North Star. So this is gonna be a little interesting. I'm a little worried about that room, but hopefully we can get through it. In room number 4, we have Superior Knights, Black Knight Superior 6. In room number 5, we have Spider Society, and in room number 6, the What's Up Dog room, we have a Leader, Blade, Agatha, Moon Knight, and Vulture. So this room right here is going to be a little interesting. So starting off with room number 1, we have Combat Support, Vampires versus Zombies. On offense and defense, Fortifier and Healer characters. On hit, apply 1 vulnerable up to 20. Striker characters apply 3 vulnerable up to 20. And all other characters on hit apply 2 vulnerable up to 20. All characters, when attacking, gain 100% damage per vulnerable on the attacking character. On end of turn, clear all vulnerable on this character. And the global rule will be Zombies versus Vampires. On offense and defense, Night Stalker characters gain 20% damage. When attacking a character with bleed, gain 1 offense up. And Undying characters gain 20% max health. When attacking a character with bleed, gain 1 defense up. And on defense, all characters gain 20% max health and 10% damage. After each completed attempt, gain 1 exhausted. Cancel combats do not gain exhaust. So let's go ahead and load into this. And they gave us our in-game accounts, like our live game accounts. So this is gonna be a little interesting. We're gonna use the Zoboy Fresh team. Hopefully that can get the job done here. Let's see. You need to be a striker. You are a skirmisher, skirmisher, skirmisher. All right, let's get it done. And this is the test server, so we are able to, you know, back out, attack, and everything. But I'm actually going to be going in and battling the rooms as I go. We're going to be treating this just like your regular old Cosmic Crucible. Wow, the map looks so much nicer. All right, see you later, Zugs. Thank you. All right, thank you. Special. All right. Okay. He is going to come right back to life. Thank you. All right, they safeguard up. All right, see you later, Ares. Panda Pool comes back. Let's go ahead and special here. All right, old man Logan. Let's show him what's what. That's ult. All right, we do not lose revive once. I don't necessarily think the room rule is working correctly, but could be wrong. Oh my god. Oh my god, he is doing a lot of damage. Holy moly. All right, that gets Old Man Logan really upset. All right, immune to that. Uh-oh. And that's that. I wonder if we could still back out of that. No, of course it's going to crash. Oh no, of course it eats the attack. I don't necessarily know if that was accurate. I don't necessarily know if the damage being done on all of that was correct. Let's move on to the second room. Let's do MOE. So let's do Masters of Evil. Let's do Masters of Evil, and then let's see who we can slot in. We can use probably an Ultimus, because we're going to want the offense up when we go into that Old Man Logan. Yeah, I guess we could use him. Yeah, it should be okay. Alright. I haven't had much luck with War Dogs, let me tell you what. The War Dogs definitely have not felt good lately. What did I have in here? Ah, Ultimus. For some reason my mouse does this double click thing and it's ridiculous. Alright, let's see. What are the room rules in here? Rules of combat. On offense and defense, villain characters on successful attack apply defense down to each target attacked. Hero characters on successful attack apply offense down to each target attacked. And the global rules stay the same. I think I know exactly what I'm going to do. Let's try it out. We've got a plan for all the other rooms, so let's see if it all works out. Then we can come back and clean up room 1. Alright, let's go right into Old Man Logan. That's going to be a defense down. That did put a defense down. Let's go ahead and special into that. Alright. Alright. Let's stun and slow this. Alright, let's go ahead and go into you. Okay. That might give him another turn. This could be really bad. Yeah, let's special into him. Oof. See you later, King. Alright, so let's not go into that with a MOE. MOE doesn't do the trick there, but we'll come back to that. Next up, we're going to do Cabal into this here. The room rules feel a little stale. They don't necessarily feel like they're going to get anything done, right? Let's see. Let's do Cabal. I think I have Ultimus that I can use here. Wish I had a Kestrel. Let's see. Let's do Ultimus. And who would be another good villain for me? There's no Spider-Verse on the other side. Let's do Morgan Le Fay. Well, who's a villain raid character that I could use? Let's just try Northstar for the sake of using Northstar. Even though he's not a villain character. Let's see what he does. This is all of course for testing purposes, so let's go ahead and try it out. That's the beauty of testing. You don't necessarily take many things seriously because you do get to test all of the different runes as you go. So let's see. Alright, alright. We have Safeguard, that's great. Let's ult with our Northstar. Thank you.
Cabal gonna do their thing. We'll find out. I think Iron Patriot's gonna be able to take a turn here. Pink. See you later, North Star. Thanks for doing what you do. Sweet. Let's go ahead and flip all that nonsense. Alright. Alright. Namor gets a turn. Let's delete all of that. Looking pretty good so far. Let's special into that. Bonus damage for villains. Let's special into that. Alright. Let's ult into that. So it seems like the raid room is gonna be very controllable. Like, of course, you just see Orcus get smoked in here, but it took a Cabal to do it. Me personally, I'm gonna be running like an extreme cloak. I know that sounds a little crazy, but with cloak in raids and CC, on an offense down, he actually reduces turn meter. With Extreme X-Men, when Sunspot loads in on spawn, he puts offense down on the team. What does that do? It rewinds them while we speed up first, and then they take off running. So definitely intrigued on what my enemies, or what my fellow envoys are going to be testing out when they do those rooms, of course. So we're gonna sack this because we definitely don't want the smoke. All right, let's take in an Infinity Watch for Infinity Watch's sake. This is, I don't think this is an upgraded Moondragon because they're not necessarily updating all of the stuff on the Envoy server, just whenever we need it, right? I'm pretty excited to get the updated stats and everything in here so I can make like character stat videos for you again that you guys liked so much. All right, let's go ahead and do that. We burned his ultimate, burned his special. Beautiful. Let's burn a Doc special. Incredible. All right, burn a special. We are going to come back and clean up the rooms. I just have to, I just want to be able to keep the video going for video's sake. I do have a plan to be able to come back and defeat those other rooms. All right, let's special. All right, let's get rid of some more ults. Very nice. Alright, let's ult. That should proc an ultimate from him. Awesome. And that kills her. That rewinds him. That should be a special. Beautiful. Nice. So we burned a lot of ultimates. Now we're going to be going into this with the free-to-play Illuminati. It is pretty nice to be able to come in here and test things and actually show you guys without necessarily worrying about our rankings that we care so much about. I don't necessarily worry too much about the rankings because it's like, does it really affect us? You know what I mean? Like, does it really affect, you know, the end result of things? Like, are we really worried about getting Master Diamond Orbs or Diamond Orbs, you know? Personally, for me, the rewards in Cosmic Crucible have to be polarizing. And I mean polarizing for it to actually matter. Alright, see you later. Let's ult here. Trauma slow, thank you. Assist, assist, see ya. Alright. Nothing burger there. Thank you. Let's shout at you. See you later. Alligator. GG's. Ooh, this will be pretty cool. Nice. See, we even get to show you guys animations, man. Really, 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 really cool. All right. And I will be making different videos into different segments. So like round 1 is going to be its own video. Round 2 is going to be its own video. So let's move forward. Room number 5 is going to be Sup 6 Vulture Mysterio. This always does the trick. Unholy Alliance. This is the Unlimited X-Men and Masters of Evil room. I decided to treat it as a blank room because I'm going to be using Unlimited X-Men in room... well, I'm not going to be using them at all because I moved my Extreme over to the Raid room, so I'm treating this as a blank room, essentially. Unholy Alliance. On offense and defense, Unlimited X-Men characters count as Masters of Evil, and Masters of Evil characters count as Unlimited X-Men. I'm really intrigued to see what the community is going to be pulling off in here because I was essentially thinking of using a 3-piece Forge, Gambit, Nightcrawler with a Rogue and maybe a Sunfire, because you know they get all that offense up and it's just like, it's pretty crazy. Another comp I was thinking of was the 3-piece with let's see, it was the 3-piece Forge, Nightcrawler, and Gambit with Ultron and Absorbing Man. So they would have gotten offense up on spawn. The bots would have cleared all the negative effects on them. I really want to set that for my opponents because I think that would be really cool to see. That would be pretty cool to see. Let's ability block Peter Parker. And this is the usual counter for, say, if there was a Black Knight Spider Society here, the Vulture Mysterio comp would work there. Big shouts out to Rolf Kieran for providing that counter. That counter is... I've been using this counter ever since I learned that from Rolf. He is a treasure of the community. Big shouts out to you, Rolf. Thank you so much, my guy. Alright, see you later. And pretty much the Mysterios are here just to eat the Black Knight charges while you're fighting the matchup. As you can see, it's not having any difficulties. And we're still going to leave this place very healthy. Alright, and see ya. Oh, this is going to be cool. I wonder if he does the kill animation. No. The kill animation, usually he goes in and just throws all the goblin bombs at you, and then he kills you with the glider. I always thought that was a pretty crazy animation, and one that we necessarily haven't seen in Marvel Strike Force. At least one that's so gruesome, right? Alright, moving on to number 6, we're going to do New Warriors APOC. And since we are using something else other than our New Warriors, because we lost our cloak, I'm going to have to use somebody else. Thankfully, he's not the one that gives anybody the charges. So let's see who could benefit from this. There is a Spider-Verse on the other side, but oh, well, we are going to be clearing things. So let's do Lizard. Let's try out Lizard. They decided to be nice, and they put a Spider Society, I mean, not a Spider Society, Spider-Verse on the other side, and since APOC is here, he's going to remove the safeguard and everything. So we're just going to go in willy-nilly, pretty much. Let's go ahead and test it out. I don't necessarily think I'm going to need my cloak.
Only time will tell. Alrighty, thank you so much for that. Let's go ahead and ult. Let's steal all of that. Thank you very much. Let's special into that. Flip those. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and rewind you. Thank you. Let's go ahead and spread this. Let's spread the love. I honestly think Gideon may have had a little bit of a slip up. He probably thought that this was Super Scroll instead of Leader. Because this is definitely a comp you would not put Leader on because he's a member of Cabal, of course. But as you can see, this comp got absolutely smoked. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Lizard. I appreciate you, APOC, for dropping the safeguard. So I ate the attack in 1, and they're still going to be spawning with safeguard. So I'm going to have to figure out how to clean this up in 1. Let's do... Let's try out War Dogs. Might as well, right? For the sake of doing some testing, right? Let's see. Oh, my war puppies might be in war. There you are. Let's see what you got, war puppies. It's not necessarily going to work like war. Like, I think he's going to steal all the safeguard, but I think that's just an in-war thing. So let's see how we do. Because we're only going to exhaust them again, so even so, this is still going to be a very good sack, if any. Alright. Because War Dog stats are just not what you would like to think. Alrighty. Cool. Let's special into that. Because we've already run through a lot of their abilities, so this is just adding insult to injury now, right? Like, they're not going to ult us, they're not going to special us, they're not going to do much of anything, really. They're really just going to basic into us. Ooh, see you later, Black Panther. Alright, let's go ahead and dance into this Thanos endgame. He's gonna rain fire. Alright, let's special into that. Nice. Got rid of Thanos endgame. Alright, so we'll be able to go into this again with something else. And hopefully get the job done. But on this third attempt, I really just want to see if like the vulnerables and everything are gonna be working essentially. So let's see how we do. Because for room number 2, I have to save MOE for that. Like, MOE has to be the team that goes into that. Alright, so let's see. Let's do Tangled Eternals. Let's do Tangled Eternals. Let's do Tangled Web with, well, let's save Tangled for room 2 just in case. Let's do a Quicksilver. Let's use, I sort of want to use my Night Stalkers, but that could be a recipe for a disaster. Let's see here. We could use our Undying with, I sort of want to use Red Hulk. Let's use Morgan Le Fay, because we're going to get Safeguard and all of that. Instead of Moon Knight, let's bring in a Rogue, because we're going to get Horseman. Alright. And then the adjacent Horseman will get some of that.
put Hella over here. Let's give it a shot. Yeah. For testing's sake, right? Now we're going to be looking to see if any of these damage stats are going to be doing what they're supposed to be doing, right? Definitely feels like a lot of issues are going to be happening once people start setting some crazy counters in these rooms. All right, let's ult. Ability block of that. Okay. That's special. It's going to give us that. Let's ult. All right, that's basic. That sends you into stealth. Let's remove your charges. All right. Wow, she survived that. Holy moly. Let's spread that slow. And let's stun Surfer. All right, we're gonna special into Ultimus. Ooh, how much damage is this gonna do? Oh, I don't have any vulnerables on me. No vulnerables on me. Interesting. No vulnerables on me, so you can't really test it. They have vulnerables, so they would get extra damage, but they're just gonna die. Steal all of that. Yeah, it's hard to test when we don't necessarily have vulnerables on us. But for the most part, all these rooms seem pretty clearable. So let's try an MOE. Let's do an MOE Tangled into this team. That should get the job done. All right. And then if not, we have Eternals to clean it up. Spider Weaver and 2099. There you are. Okay. Let's separate my MOE just so we can get some splash damage in the center here. Let's do Raider on Kang. And let's get started. Because I believe we backed out of this, so it's not essentially gonna be what it was. All right. Beautiful. You have all of that turn meter. That's ability block here, just so we don't hit Old Man Logan. Let's see, let's not stun or mess with any of that. He may get a turn before us. Yeah, and we just get absolutely bodied. Yikes. Probably should have cabaled this room to begin with. So let's see, there's a dock in here, so Tangled won't be the move. Let's do MOE Eternals. All right, Raider, Striker, and Striker. Okay. The only thing I don't like about these videos is that they're a little long, so we're definitely going to be putting chapters in here for you guys, just so you guys can like flip through and see what kind of testing you guys would like to see. Alright, so since we have the upkeep on turn meter, let's go ahead and ability block Panda, just so he can't do anything. Let's special into this so we don't hit Old Man Logan. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and special into this. Nice. Beautiful. We can get a rewind. That's going to be a double tap. That speeds up Cersei. And we can do a striker attack on Old Man Logan. Beautiful. Let's ult. And let's ult again. Beautiful. That's special. Okay, we're going to basic to strip the taunt. Oof, that did not strip the taunt. Let's strip the taunt again. Nice. Oh, that's going to be it for us. And that will conclude the testing. That's going to be it there. It's basic. No point in saving the team. All right. Whew. So we end with a, let's see here. We end with a 4616. So if I would have, just trying to think, what I would have probably brought Night Stalkers into this. Maybe Night Stalkers with North Star. But it's definitely going to take a little bit more testing. Thankfully, this is just day one, and I don't believe Gideon's going to be testing his account, so this is probably going to be an auto win because he's not going to be attacking us, because he said he's only going to be putting stuff on defense for us to test. So thankfully, we were able to test successfully. We saw what happened in here with the safeguard and everything like that, because we got safeguard on our side. And the Unholy Alliance, unfortunately, we couldn't test any of that room rule. Flashbang, not necessarily sure if I even caught that, because it's just such a weird room rule. So I'm treating this as pretty much a blank room, as well as room 5. Raid on Crucible, pretty cool room, but if Cabal can just go straight through it, and if there's a Mephisto in here, you're just gonna have to double sack it and Cabal it anyway. But I'm curious to see what people use in all these other rooms. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Let me know what you guys thought about this testing in the comments section below, and what kind of teams you guys probably would have used. And I will catch all of you guys in day 2 of testing and in the next one.